Hello guys, and welcome back to another video of Kongston Labs. As you can see here, we have a new printer to unbox. I didn't get this new, but it's new to me. This is the FLSUN Super Racer. It's my first Delta printer. I only got it because it was a better price on eBay, used. This does not look used. In fact, this looks relatively new. Alright, I'm going to tip the box over. Here it is, outside of this box. I'm going to open the plastic. Alright, let's see what we have. So these are the 3 frame rails that contain the carriages that move up and down, and the motors. Once assembled, this printer is going to be just a little under a meter. This is our power cord. It's a USB. This is for the filament holder. Nice scraper. And the arms. Next layer, we have the base. Ooh. Yeah, this doesn't feel used. This feels relatively new, actually. Here we have the top with all the cables, which I think we're going to start here. This is the extruder motor. And the filament sensor, it just hooks on. Oh, here we have the auto bed leveling, I think. Yeah. So this would just go on the tool head. This is the heated bed. And let's get these out. Okay, so this definitely isn't used. It came with a lot of stuff, like all the spare parts, even the small sample filament. And this is the base, wait, the top. These are where the motors are. So let's start assembling. To make this process easier, I'll only show you one of the arms. Also, it comes with a nice instruction manual, which I won't be following because I've seen how to do it in the past. First, you're going to want to get the letter on the cable. This one says Y. Now you're going to look for the stepper motor that has the corresponding one. It's this one that says Y. So, we know this is the one to use. The way this works, stepper motor goes in the hole after you plug the wire in. So it's pretty simple. You just put the wire. And then you can put this entire rail into the hole and secure it, which I'll do off camera. Okay, I'm gonna show you. The screws just go into these holes. There's only 2, I think, 2 sizes of screw to remember. So it's pretty simple. There's 4 on each rail. So you just put it in and twist it until you feel it start to tighten up. And don't strip the threads, that's about it. It's pretty simple. I'm gonna speed through putting the rest of this together. Okay, so that top went on pretty simply, although it is a bit hard having to fight with it because, you know, these are really heavy. Now it's up to the base, well, down to the base. We're gonna just lower it on top. I'm gonna do that off camera because that's dangerous. Well, never mind, I think you guys are gonna be able to see it. Just make sure you match up directions correctly. This base is actually quite light. And all you do is just drop it in. Line up everything. Just drop it. Yep. And now you just screw it together like you screw together the top. There's 4 bolts on the side. Right there. I'll show you some of this because it's going to be easier to film. You just put it in straight and just twist. There's also a drawer in the bottom, by the way. And there's also cutouts for motors in there, but I think that's because they use the same metal mold, which wouldn't make sense economically. You know, why make a new mold when you can just use the old one? You don't have to screw these in any particular pattern. I'm just doing it because it's fun. Alright, that's one side, and I'll do the other ones off camera. Alright, so I went ahead and flipped this so that it's right side up. And now I think we just have to do the arms. There's also a bunch of other little screws, which I'm going to have to refer to the manual for. Okay, so I've gone ahead and attached the arms. Now we can plug in all the connections. Alright, now it's time to install the extruder. To do this, you just hang it like so. And then you can just plug in this one. And the runout sensor has the other one. The runout sensor has this one, which just goes in the side of the sensor. Sorry, it's blocked. Boom. There's two securing screws, which are the small ones. I will just put it in. I'll do this off camera. Okay, we should be all done, except for the spool holder. So should be this. Spool holder should go up here. I'll go ahead and do that off camera. Well, I have a tripod. Get some of the short screws. Put them through. Now I'm not entirely sure as to what direction this is meant to go. Let me check. Alright, that's the spool holder. And with that, I think we can turn it on. I've included with a North American power cable. So I will just move the printer over to somewhere where we can test. Okay, a few more things to know. I missed putting this cable in. And also, on the side, make sure that you set it 15. Because mine came at 230. Like, the volt came at default at 230. Satisfying. Alright, let's turn it on. Cool. Temperatures here. 0 hours. So this is new. Here we have the bed level sensor. Well, let's home first. Stop. Let's see what's wrong. Okay, so I poked at the stepper connector. It seems to have fixed it. Uses obstacle end stops. Alright, level sensor. Boom. Let's plug it in. Alright, it's plugged in. Let's do an auto level. Please plug in, yes. This is the first time I've used a Delta printer. It's pretty cool. That's why I bought one. This one just came from eBay. It's pretty quick because it's belt driven. Oh. Alright, I'll let this do its thing. Okay, so I've saved a few steps. It is now printing the test file. I've leveled it, I've loaded filament, and notice there was some filament in it, probably from the QC. But yeah, I'm just gonna wait for this. Alright, it started printing. Oh, Z is way too high. After a little bit of fine tuning, we're printing at 200% speed, the test model. I'm not really sure what this is, it just came on the card, but we can find out today. Okay, so printing is complete. That only took 27 minutes at 200% speed. Oh, I think I just broke it. Okay, that's sad. It's my fault because it's hot. I took it off a bit aggressively, but let's see, does it work? Yep, it fits. Yep, even at 200% speed, it manages enough precision to fit. That's about it for this printer. It's pretty good. I bought this off of eBay as used from one of those listings that were like under $200, and I got a new one, so that's cool. I do not cannot guarantee you will also get a new one if you buy it from eBay, but that's about it. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.